You ever notice how people, say they want a different life, but low-key be fighting for the same one they're currently living in? No. Let's talk about it real quick because, honestly, I caught myself doing this and it irritated my soul. Like, I'll really sit there and be thinking and talking crazy too. Like, wanting to grow, having aspirations to do bigger things, wanting to get, quote unquote, my life together, whatever that means. I want to become this type of version of myself. Cool. That's all cool. But then, I started thinking, hold up, wait a minute. Why am I acting like future me is just going to randomly spawn in one day and save me? Because if I really wanted a different life that badly, why am I still protecting all the same stuff that built this current one I'm currently facing and living in every single day? And I don't even mean huge life-changing stuff. I mean random little things. Wanting peace but still entertaining chaos because it feels familiar. Wanting more money but buying little dumb stuff because I deserve it. I had a good day. I made sales today. Wanting to become healthier but treating water like it's optional. Guilty. I'm calling myself out too because I think people imagine change like a movie, Like, one day you're just gonna wake up. The sunlight's gonna hit differently. Birds are gonna be outside chirping and singing. You stretch differently. You yawn differently. Now suddenly, you seem to have evolved. But sadly, no. Change actually can be quite annoying. Because the old version of you knows your weaknesses already. That version's got receipts on you. That version knows exactly what buttons to press. You'll be locked in too, feeling productive, feeling good about yourself, right? And then suddenly, I had to clear my throat there, your brain pulls up talking about, you've been doing good all week. You deserve a break. You can start Monday. Don't even worry about it today. One more day won't hurt. One more day be having cousins too, because somehow one day turns into next week after payday. How about let's just hold it off to next month? You know what? Let's enjoy summer. We'll do it after summer. You know what? After the holidays, I'll get to it. Now 6 months has gone by. And I think I realized the problem. I don't think people actually want a different life. I think people want different results, Same life, different results, because that's easier. Everybody wants different results, more money, a better body, better relationships that last, better opportunities. Different life, though? A different life means different choices, different conversations, different habits, different boundaries that you set, different reactions, a different you. And that's where things get a little awkward, because now I gotta ask myself, girl, what exactly are you still holding on to? Because some stuff don't even be making sense anymore. Some habits, they've been expired. I'm not a vapor. Like 90 days, no vaping. Every single day, there's an inch of me at some part of the day that still wants to reach for the vape to take that inhale. Some mindsets, been expired. Some fears, already gone, expired. Some versions of me, been expired. But I think people get attached to identities as well, I've always been shy. I've always been bad with money. I've always struggled with consistency, I've always. And after a while, you stop describing yourself and start assigning yourself, like, hold on, who said I gotta stay that person, Imagine moving into a new house, but bringing every single thing from the old one. The broken chair, random cords you don't even know what they plug into, receipts from 2017, that junk drawer everybody got, I know you got one. At some point, you're not moving. You're just transporting clutter. I'm being for real. And I think people do that mentally, myself included, wanting a different life while carrying everything from the old one, then wondering why the new life feels exactly the same. And honestly, I think that's why change feels hard. Not because becoming better is harder, but, because admitting you outgrew certain parts of yourself is truly uncomfortable at times. Because now you gotta stop blaming timing, stop blaming motivation, stop blaming life, and look back at yourself. Like, darn it, I've been protecting the old me this whole damn time. And if you've been sitting here this whole time, really listening to me, what's one thing you already know doesn't belong in the next version of your lifestyle? Not 10 things, not your whole life story, just one. Because I promise, one thing turns into momentum. Momentum turns into a new identity for you. And that identity turns into life. I appreciate you for being here. Go ahead. Stay on the train with me. Watch the full Real Conversations You Needed to Hear playlist below. Stay on the train. I love you. I'll sit with you in the next one. Peace.
The guild took the hard point. Contesting hard point.
Dog radar over to port.
50-50 authorizing dog mission.
Enemy UAV detected.